Hello Gemini, so we're looking at what is coming up for you in May 2019 in your Tarotscopes. So the first thing that you've got around the home and the family at the moment, well, you've got the Queen of Swords, and this means that you are dealing with situations that are going to require not just a very logical approach, but you are going to need to be staying focused and on track. You could be finding you're dealing with people or circumstances around you that require much thinking or much energy in which to sort matters out. You may be the one in the lead. People may be looking to you to make these choices or to find these solutions. So it will come down to being able to really focus on what needs to be done, stay on the facts and the details, be like a dog with a bone, stay on track so that you can get the results that you envision. Your career goals and aspirations are all about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse tells you that you may have a few anxieties or frustrations sitting around in connection with the home and the family. And because of this, you may be finding yourself looking at your career path and your goals as one area that you need to balance out. And perhaps there has been a few issues sitting around work colleagues as well. So especially if you work very closely with people that are friendships, and you may be finding that other people are moving up in the department or having some decisions to make around their career path, and you could be wondering why you're not being looked at, or whether you should be putting more energy into education or experience, or you might be worried about passing any tests or exams. But at the end of the day, you're going to get there. So this is a time in which not to bring in any outside influence that may be, counteracting your self-confidence or your self-encouragement to be able to do better. But I feel that this month should really pay off for you if you are able to get on top of those nerves. Your financial affairs, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is all about initiating changes. It's a travel card. It shows that where you've been restless in and around your financial affairs, you've found that you want something more spontaneous to be able to do. So it's not unusual for people to travel, look at, taking a walk on the wild side. You may be looking at financially that this is a time to expand, go for new loans, possibly purchase a vehicle, all these wonderful things, because you're looking for a greater sense of freedom. So you want to put that money towards something that you're really going to enjoy. Of course, I can see this ruling November and December, because it rules Sagittarius. But you may be finding a lot of your initiating of these plans happen in the month of May, even if you are making or deciding upon doing them later in the year. Your health and betterment is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse really represents sticking to the plan. Where have you kind of changed your mind 101 times, thought, oh, look, I'll go and see about this complaint or work a little bit better on my betterment, and you have changed your mind, or you have not been too positive about what you feel that the results may be. I kind of feel, because this rules what we call Pisces, you may be finding, if we put this to the 12th house, it's all about you taking the necessary steps. It's all about you having a little bit of faith that everything's going to be okay. Watch the feet and circulation areas. You may be finding that some past frustrations are coming up, and maybe you're needing to look through that. And these could be some old fears and phobias, and could be why you're kind of like looking at changing your mind all the time. So it could be a good idea just to kind of maybe nip it in the bud by taking some small steps, or getting the right advice, or seeing what opportunities are out there, and reassess whether or not this would be a better time to approach your health matters. In connection with relationships, look, you've got the Ten of Cups. I love this. The Ten of Cups is all about commitments and feeling happy and solid. This will influence your relationships, friendships, and in and around some of the decisions you're making connected to the home and the family. This is a time in which you may be finding yourself making a decision that rolls on. So these commitments can end up being quite long term, perfect for those that are getting married, entering into a relationship, and or just severing a relationship. Those commitments could be quite long term and could lend you a time in which you are able to go back and look at where you have been happy, where you are feeling quite settled or self-empowered because of your choices. So really this month is talking about making logical decisions, not giving into anxiety, not letting the head dominate too much, but being able to see with this common sense approach, you can overcome anything that is sitting in your way. You can initiate the plans you want. You can have a greater sense of freedom. You just have to listen to yourself as well in being able to know that there are the right opportunities around you, the right propositions, the right proposals, the right decisions, which are going to lead to some very happy and fortunate commitments or outcomes, especially over these next couple of months. Thank you so much for joining me for your May 2019 Tarotscopes.